everybody. Welcome back to Business Over Breakfast. It's Thursday morning. My name is Ben Barber. We are here with the Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce. And today, my guest, I almost said my assistant as if this was a magic show.
Listen, I'll take it.
My co-host today.
How about partner in crime?
My partner in crime is Maria DiMaggio.
Yeah. Hi, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Loopy, but good.
Excellent. And we are here today with Garry Foisy.
Yes.
Did I get that right?
You got it right.
Here
From
we go.
Dirigo.
There we go.
From Dirigo.
Here we go. There we go.
Here we go. There we go.
Yes. And Maria has said the name of this business wrong every
other time.
breakfast.
Every other time.
Yes.
But I got it right.
Except for this morning.
Well, it was when it counts.
Spot on.
It was when it counts. That's
when it counts.
That's the important thing.
Well, good morning. Thanks
Good
for joining
morning.
us.
Thank you for having me.
So I mean, I know people might not be familiar with your business, which we'll get into, but recently, I know our chamber members and we've been promoting since April, a program that we did with you, which we will also get into, but tell the folks who are watching, what is Dirigo?
Yes, and thank you for having us this
course.
past year on the series that we did. So Dirigo, in short, we focus on leadership activation. So we're a professional development and leadership development firm. And our aim is to just help organizations and people grow, right? So soft skills training, team building, increasing productivity at a workplace.
Yep.
It's a challenge out there, right? It's been difficult, especially post-COVID, to
Right.
just develop talent and to keep people focused on their careers and growth. And so that's what we do. We run interactive workshops that are engaging.
Which they are very.
Yeah,
a lot of fun.
And similar to the series that we did this
Right.
last year at the Chamber. And they're part, educational, part experiential, part exercises, and some part fun
Yes,
activities too.
yes.
We like to get a little crazy with some activities and then bring it back, in a debrief to tie it all back to the theme that we're teaching on. So we do interactive workshops. We do keynote speaking. So sometimes organizations will have us kick off an event with a keynote speech, and then we do strategic planning for organizations as well.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's been great.
It's a lot of fun. And I mean, we've been promoting our Tuesday, because you were doing the series with us every Tuesday, the professional development class. So Ben's seen the flyer. The people who are watching at home have seen it. We've talked about it every month, every week leading up to your seminar. But so just to get into that a little bit, and then we can talk about the center. But
Yeah, sure.
what was the class, the series that you built for us, and what skills were worked on, and whatever else that you want to convey to the audience about how you can build that specifically for a business and other groups that you work with.
So, the first thing I just want to say is that you do great work at the Chamber.
Oh,
and
thank
so the why behind why we did it was to support the Chamber, support the community, support the businesses that are here, right? That's kind of the number one push. It was a complimentary session
Yep.
to Chamber members, small, tiny fee for non-members, and you were very gracious to provide lunch. So it was a lunch and learn sort of
Yes.
environment.
Yes.
90 minutes. So we condensed them. Normally our workshops are 2.5 hours, 3 hours. So this was sort of a condensed version. And together we picked 6 themes, if you will, right?
Right.
To center on each session every month, having a particular theme. The 6 that we chose was intentional. It was topics and themes that make the most difference in a workplace. So if you're struggling with culture issues in the workplace, if you're struggling with communication or accountability, or you don't even know really where to start with building a culture or the
Right.
ideology of your company, right? Your vision, your mission, your purpose. What do you do? And so these 90-minute sessions, in short form, teased up these 6 themes that we chose. And we had decent turnout for each one of them. It was great to have some chamber members come in, and
Absolutely.
we had some that went through all 6 sessions.
So I wanted to say it was a series which you could build upon by coming
Exactly.
to each, but you didn't need to come to every
Didn't
single
need
one.
to.
They were standalone, and you would get a lot of benefit out of that by itself. Or if you came every week, you would build upon the previous, not every week, I'm sorry, every month, you would build upon those previous
Exactly.
skills.
And I also heard there was pizza.
Yes, sir.
And it was
pizza lunch
pizza.
from our various chamber members, which we appreciate. I don't know if you still have the flyer while we chat, if you want to pop that up so people can see when,
I don't know.
I don't know
Did
if
you
you-
send it to me yesterday?
no, it's
Oh, the old one? I have no
from
idea.
okay.
We
No
can get
worries.
that to you. Yeah.
But I just figured pop it up while we're talking about it. But and so for those who attended, explain maybe how the interaction works, or how does the process work with your mini sessions? And then you had touched upon it previously. You do have your longer ones, which are 2 or 3 hours. But I think the one that I went to in was it Providence or
Providence.
the campus?
Yeah. Save the Bay.
Was half the day or all day?
So that's a great point. So most of our workshops, kind of in the 2.5 to 3 hour time frame.
Okay.
And in addition to that, I mentioned we do keynote and strategic planning, but there are some workshops that are a day long, depending on what they are, and there are some workshops that are 2 days long. You attended a 2-day leadership challenge workshop.
Wow.
So that was 2 full days at Save the Bay in Providence, Rhode Island. That was particularly facilitated by our CEO and founder, Tim Hebert.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's a great location too.
Oh, yeah,
Save the Bay. It's right on the
beautiful,
on the
yeah.
bay. It's gorgeous.
So tell people about your group. So there's Tim, yourself.
Yeah. So Tim Hebert is our CEO and founder. Again, my name is Garry Foisy. I'm a partner and a facilitator of workshops. Dave Ramsden, also a partner and facilitator of workshops. Tim's wife, Deanna Hebert, is a facilitator as well of predominantly our communications workshops. And then we have a part-time person, Erica Davies, who handles our back-end HR and finances. So there's only 5 of us.
She keeps it running.
There's 5 of us.
I love it.
And the cool thing is we've worked together. Aside from Deanna, we've worked together for about 20 to 25 years.
That's great.
So the way that sort of Dirigo came to life is we worked together as executive leaders in a company called Atreon years ago. It's an IT firm, a technology firm.
Was it based in? That sounds familiar.
It was based in Warwick, Rhode Island. And it started literally with Tim and his partner as a 2-person company in a room in a house kind of thing, a classic story, right?
Yeah.
And it grew over the years until 2016 to be about 180 million and maybe close to 300 employees.
Wow.
So it's tremendous growth over.
And it still exists?
No, it was sold in 2016. But at Atreon, we were very focused on having a positive impact, workplace culture, growing our people, our talent, our leaders, right?
Yep.
So we built and put on some 20-something internal workshops and trainings and, centered and anchored in either a book or a model or a framework. So they had legitimacy to it.
Of course.
But real world tested type teachings.
Yeah.
When Atreon sold in 2016, there was a couple of ventures that we went into. One was a software development company and some education and part leadership development. And then we landed at Dirigo. Dirigo, what we did is we took all of those trainings for 20-something years at Atreon and we brought them external now. Those became our offerings. We had to mature them and build formal abstracts for them, et cetera. But what we're teaching today is not academic training. It's not textbook training. It's real world leadership training. We've seen around corners over those years, right? Recessions, successes, failures, everything in between. And so we've just brought that to life.
So the
at
3 of you
Dirigo.
guys all worked at Atreon together?
We all worked the 4 of us, 4 out of the 5
the
of us
4 of
worked
you.
at Atreon for 20 years together.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And you got to see, develop something for this company, but then take it outside and make it something that's accessible to all
Exactly.
businesses, but not just businesses, municipalities, nonprofits. Like if an individual person wanted to come and could they do that as well?
We could. So those are great questions. So over the last 2 to 3 years, when we just brought Dirigo live, we've navigated into a few unique spaces. So There's an association in the state of Rhode Island called CPNRI. It's the Community Provider Network of Rhode Island. And they're made up of some 36 or so organizations who are providers of services to kids and adults with differing abilities.
Okay.
So it's the human and social services space. So we've done a lot with them and a lot in this space, both with CPNRI as the association, as well as many of their member organizations that are part of that. So that's one industry we've done a lot with. The second is the tech space. We've worked with several technology companies.
You guys come from the tech space. That makes sense.
We do have a vast amount of knowledge in that space.
And probably can offer a little bit more. Well, I mean, you can make it resonate with any type of industry, but probably, you guys have that. Like, we're part of this world too.
We know it well. Yeah. And local government municipalities, as you mentioned. So certainly others, marketing organizations and other types of organizations, but those 3 or 4 have really stood out.
Well, and to say, when I came up for the session up in Providence, I went with Ruth Terexkova of the Olean Center, who she's brought several of her people up there. And I think you've gone down to the Olean Center to do trainings there as well.
Exactly.
So nonprofits as well,
Exactly.
This type of information is great for any person, industry, organization.
Yep. And the Olean Center is part of that CPNRI association. And so we did privatized sessions for the Olean Center at the Olean Center.
And you like customize it for them?
We have maybe 25 workshops, but each one is then tailored to each client, right?
Yeah.
We'll meet with the client, talk to them about what their exact needs are, and customize it and tailor it. We also did strategic planning with them for their strategic plan coming up. Back to your question on can an individual person come? So traditionally, we did private sessions for organizations, typically at their location, right? Or we'd go to a hotel if they rented a room at a hotel. We just opened our Dirigo Center, which
is super exciting.
Is very exciting, and we'll get to that.
Yes, I love it. We got a lot to talk about.
Yeah. But with the opening of that physical space, that 8,000 square foot space, we continue to do private cohorts, private training sessions, but we can now and are offering public open enrollment sessions. So that's where an individual, if you chose to, could just come.
That's great.
Or a company could send a couple people because they have new employees that haven't gone through the training yet.
So kind of like what we did at the chamber, where we were open and were able to facilitate for many of our chamber members. You can do that at your new center, which we will get to.
Exactly. Just like the Compass series that we did at your place. Yeah. Anybody could come.
It was awesome. And it was 7 sessions, I believe, right? 7 programs in the Compass series. But I mean, and we had people that came to every single session.
Yeah.
The gals from Foxwood.
They were very dedicated to coming.
They loved it.
And very engaging too. That's the key, right? With any kind of learning, and what we really try to hope that happens in learning moments is that it's this two-way engagement of learning.
Absolutely.
We never stake claim to be the smartest person in the room or to tease a topic that you've never heard of. But we've been through a lot in that 20-something year journey, right? Together, and we've seen around a lot of corners, as I mentioned. So we're just trying to provide education and knowledge on a theme from our lens, from our journey.
Yeah.
And we hope that in those sessions that others offer it as well. And so it's this collaborative learning environment where everyone gains something. If just one light bulb goes off and you can learn one thing
and keep that right
within an hour or 2 or 3, then that's score. That's a good win.
But that one thing could translate into like a massive change for your business.
It really can, Ben. And I like that you just said that, because oftentimes we'll go through trainings, right? We come up from underwater, we attend a training. It's great for the day. There's things that you realize, and then you leave there and you go back underwater, right?
Yeah.
So I mentioned leadership activation earlier. Our hope is to activate something in someone.
Yes.
So that one thing, that one spark that you learned that day, the one light bulb that went off because you heard it in just a different way this time.
Right. Or you did an activity that made you, because not everybody's an audio, learns audibly. They have to physically do it, which that's what I liked about that. When you're saying you don't do education, you do, but but it's not like a classroom setting. It is in certain aspects, but
It's done in
you move
unique
people up.
ways.
Exactly.
And to Ben's point, that one spark, that one moment could make a big change in your career and in
For
your
sure.
life even, right?
Yeah.
You now see it a different way. You leave there and you activate that and you apply that now in a different way that could, have tremendous outcomes and results.
I love that. I want to go to explain to the people at home one of the like the activities that you have us do. It's just the one that I remember because again, not that it necessarily sparked something. I mean, maybe it has subconsciously, but the one where the nuclear bomb, or was it? So explain that. I just remember doing it and having a lot of fun, and we were competing against the other groups. But explain to the folks at home so they understand what purpose did that serve, but also like how did you do that and how fun? Well, I can tell you how fun it was. It was a lot of fun.
That's a great question. So we do have moments in our workshops where we have a PowerPoint deck, but we're going over high level themes and knowledge or a model that we're trying to teach, right? Our aim is to always have you moving. So in adult learning, if we just sit in a classroom setting for 3 hours or a day or 2 days,
it's like how much are you going to retain?
it can get really boring, right?
Exactly.
And it gets fatiguing mentally, physically, everything.
Absolutely.
So we try to get people up, never sitting for any more than an hour, right? So whether it's an exercise that challenges our mind, or whether it's an exercise or big activity that challenges us even physically, light activity, and the mind, we try to do that. We try to get people moving. Part education, part exercise, part activity. The stuff that you're talking about that was that was great fun, and you needed to have sneakers to attend, right? Those are we call activities, and we've sort of gamified like several different activities, and so it can be something similar to the nuclear, activation activity that you're talking about, where we'll break a group of, let's say, 30 people, because that's usually about the size of a workshop, right? 30 people, 30 attendees. We'll break that down into 3 or 4 teams, right? We'll have them count off 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we're forming these random teams of people that don't usually sit together, don't usually work together.
I didn't work with the people I came up with, and you got to meet new people.
Which is great, right? So it becomes
networking.
It becomes very diverse. And as a team, you have a challenge in front of you. And so they're all wrapped around a theme, whether it's the nuclear activation or slalom skis or the daily shuffle. It involves throwing cards into a bin, or we have this one called pipeline, where each person on a team has a tube that you have to transport circular things like golf balls or ping pong balls or marbles down a track, but you can't move your feet. They're fun. They stimulate energy. They get people thinking outside the box.
Absolutely.
And creative. They get people moving physically.
Yes.
And there's always a goal. There's always a challenge. They're tremendously challenging. Some of the ones we do, no one's ever done. No one's ever succeeded at.
Well, there was the one that we did, and this could be why, where we all had to pick a role, and one was the one, and I think maybe I had that. I can't remember. No, maybe not. I don't remember at this point. And it was a year ago, but where someone had to actively make sure that the project didn't get completed.
Yeah.
So like you throw in the real world elements so that, you're going to be in a group setting or at the office or working with an outside client or something where there might be somebody who's actively or maybe subconsciously not letting that project happen or causing issues. And this is a great way to kind of do it in a closed environment where it's like, all right, how would we deal? Okay, we know someone's trying to prevent us from completing this task. How do we work around that?
That's a great one. You have a good memory too.
No, I don't know. That just came to me.
It's that one involves something called a saboteur.
That's right. Yeah.
So it's a team of people that are aiming to replicate cards that form an image out in one area that's over there. It's in a different room. You get out there. Each person can only look for 10 seconds at this whole collage, basically a puzzle, right? Then they have to come in and they have another deck of that same thing, a bunch of cards that would form those pictures if you put them in the right place.
Right.
So you picture 30 people. Each one can only go out one at a time, look at it for 10 seconds, come back, pick one image card and place it exactly where it's supposed to go. And every 10 seconds it shifts. And we introduced this notion of there could be saboteurs
right.
in this group that are aiming to not have you succeed.
Right.
Right.
I mean, because
that
that's life.
happens. That's life. Right. Not that people are doing that intentionally.
No,
I think.
I mean, there probably are, but for the most part, people aren't. It's just
No,
their
yeah,
own self-conscious.
Yeah. A process breaks down or something like that. Right. But yeah, they're fun. And then so some of those have never been solved.
Really?
Yeah. We have 2 or 3 of them that actually have never been done in the time frame that we allocate.
Got it.
They solve it, but
Yeah.
it's 5 minutes late or
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
3 minutes late. But that's the challenge, right? So
Right.
each team going up is like, all right, we're going to be the ones that's going to get at least closest
Yeah.
to solving them. But yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Oh my goodness. So now the reason why we mentioned this earlier, but you now have your own space where you can do all this stuff, produce these seminars and programs, and people can come to you.
Yeah.
So tell us
That's exciting.
about the Dirigo Center, which is in Warwick.
It's in Warwick.
It's not a bad drive, everybody. I've done it twice or 3 times now. It's very easy, right off the highway.
Exactly.
I mean,
It's the Rhode Island
plenty
thing.
of
It's how many
parking.
bridges do you have to cross?
Literally.
None.
I didn't.
Mostly.
I didn't pack a lunch. I promise. No bridges and no lunch. I promise.
Honestly, that is my one question whenever I have to go anywhere. Are there bridges?
Are there bridges?
Am I right?
Are you scared of bridges, Ben?
I wasn't always, but I tell you what, one time I was going to Tiverton to see a show or something, and
those bridges are
on the way back on the Newport Bridge, there was a ridiculously bad thunderstorm while I was on the Newport Bridge.
That can be tough.
And I was like, I think I'm done with this. If I ever had to like cross the Chesapeake, I would be one of those guys that hire the driver that will.
And then
like,
you just put your headphones.
I would hire
glasses.
the driver. I would take like 2 hydroxyzines and just like
Ben's
nope.
like, knock me out.
And then I don't know how I'm going to. It's only like a 20-minute drive over the bridge, so I don't know how I'm going to then get out of the car, the passenger seat, get back in the car. I just hate bridges.
They would be like, Ben, we're in Florida. You can wake up now.
Yeah. This cost a lot more than the $40 to drive you over the bridge, but
The Chesapeake was 700 miles ago. Ben, wake up.
I love it.
So yeah, the Dirigo Center. So we had offices, 2 or 3 years ago when we first came out of the gate with Dirigo. We had a small place in Cranston, and it was maybe 3 times the size of the room that we're in now. It was adequate. We had our offices. We had a conference room. It was a place to call home. And the workshops and the work that we would do was always at client locations or at a hotel conference center.
You really didn't need a big space.
We didn't need it. But we always, even back to the days at Atrion, our founder, Tim Hebert, has always aspired to have a center, to have a big space that we can really do what we do and do it in an environment that
and not
fits
have to lug your stuff everywhere.
Yeah. And look, most clients don't have that kind of space.
No,
so our new Dirigo Center is 8,000 square feet, just about that.
It's huge, everyone.
It's
beautiful.
Big.
Yeah.
And it's broken down into 4 or 5 zones, right? So as soon as you walk into sort of this cafe area, and there's a kitchen counter and a refrigerator. So it kind of feels like home, right? Yeah. There's chairs and tables, and we can sit about 24 in the little cafe area. But right next to that is what we call our amphitheater zone. So that's zone 1 is the cafe. Zone 2 is our amphitheater zone. And it's kind of like it's like an mini amphitheater style. It's higher in the back for seating, and it kind of goes down, and there are benches. It's kind of like a whole continuous wood seating area.
Cool.
It's very unique. And we have a big flat screen TV kind of at the helm of that.
And you found it. Like, it's not like they built this. This space was meant for you guys.
Ironically, that was really there like that. So what we use the cafe for is when we come in, everybody sits down, and it's sort of a nice casual way to start off. Welcome everyone, kick off what we're about to accomplish for the day, maybe do an icebreaker, right? Yes. Kind of thing together.
Yep.
The amphitheater is used for the trainings and the workshops that we do, where if you need to hone communication skills or speaking skills, and you need to practice that, the amphitheater is a great place to do that.
It really is.
Right? So you can get up as a participant in a workshop and practice delivering your company message, your mission statement, whatever it might be, right? In front of the rest of the class. And then somebody else will get up and do it. So it's kind of that cool space for that, or town hall like sessions where you're going to have a conversation. And that is a cool space, and that was like that as soon as we came in. The third zone is our learning zone, and that's a kind of that classroom type setting. 2 huge flat screen TVs on the wall. It's seats, tables. We can arrange that however, right?
Yeah.
Classroom style, horseshoe shape, conference room style, whatever you
Pull
want.
some photos so we can show the.
Yeah,
people.
and that's kind of where the education will go. And then the big open area is called our activation zone. That's where we do some of those very active physical and cognitive activities that you were mentioning.
And you also have your pool table.
We got a fun zone.
Or,
Yeah,
no, not
yeah.
pool table.
Yeah, no, we have a pool table too.
Oh, okay. And
We
what was
just
the
put
other
that
thing?
in.
What was the other thing?
That's a shuffleboard table.
Shuffleboard, yeah.
Yeah.
And you have little offices, and then you have a
Yeah.
small
Executive
room.
conference room as well.
It's so nice.
Thank
It's
you.
so nice.
It's kind of, it's that dream come true, right? Building that space, because learning is about having space too. So it's opened up a physical channel, right? Of being able to do what we do.
And it's very easy and convenient to, just like you said, move people around to the different
Exactly.
zones and work the program with people. And because of the amount of space you have now, are you still able to do, you're able to do, I'm sure, the 30. Did you ever do more than 30, or is that's kind of like the ideal max number for
That's a great question.
programs?
So that number is a nice number, right? Anywhere from 20 to 35 for adult learning that's intimate and engaging and feels very tailored. That's a good number. If you start getting to
That's too
50,
big.
60, 70 people,
And people aren't engaged.
it's
or-
more
yeah.
one to many.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's hard to
Yeah.
engage. But the whole facility can hold 125 people.
Wow.
So our aim is truly to make it a center, a hub for leadership, a place where we gather, a place where we can have conversations and dialogue, a place for networking in a unique, different way,
Yeah,
where we connect, people truly connect with one another.
that's great.
In fact, we have a Dirigo After Dark networking event that's going to be coming up.
Oh,
Yeah,
stay tuned, everybody.
yeah, stay
You
tuned.
come- I mean, we'll drive up together to work. It'll be fine. I'll hold your hand.
No bridges.
No bridges.
Don't have to cross the Chesapeake.
That's super exciting.
Yeah, and a number of other public cohorts, open enrollment. You can go to dirigo.com. You can find all of
Dirigo.
our sessions that we have. dirigo.com.
And it's not Dirigo. I mean, if
It's
you
not.
say it differently, it's okay. Because
You've
again, I
heard-
just got it right for the first time today.
You've heard Dirigo. You've heard
Dirigo,
a little Spanish flair to it. Dirigo.
Dirigo.
Dirigo. Yeah, that one sounded nice. It had a little flair to it.
Listen, I got my rolling my tongues. I'm Italian. So for those who are watching, and I'm sure Ben's dying to know as well, how did you guys come up with this name?
Ooh, that's a great question.
I know it. but-
You know the
yes,
answer.
because
So Dirigo, its Latin origin or interpretation, it means I lead. To lead, I lead.
isn't that nice?
Which is kind of cool. It's also the state motto of Maine.
Oh,
And
It
Tim
is?
Hebert, our founder and CEO, was born and raised in Maine.
aw.
So he named it, and he named it. It had a personal sort of
Of course.
callback for Tim, and an ironic twist that it means to lead. And Dirigo is a leadership development and activation firm. So
That's so cool.
yeah, it all fit.
Very cool.
Yeah,
I didn't know about the main part.
yeah,
That's new.
yeah.
Do we have a state motto, Ben?
Do we have a state motto?
Yeah. Oh, hope. Duh.
Yeah, hope.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
Yep.
Okay. Duh.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Hope that you get over a bridge. Hope that you.
sometimes it can be difficult. Hope that you don't get stuck in traffic because
Yeah.
of a bridge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
That you don't need lunch on your commute from one end of the state to the other. You know.
Yeah, just
Yes.
hope for everything.
Hope.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Hope.
I like it. Okay. I just lost my question. I'm sorry.
No, no
Because
worries.
you threw me with that hope. I love it.
I threw you with hope.
No,
Yeah.
no, his
Hope
comment.
was too much for her
It
to
was
handle.
too much for this morning. No,
Yeah.
that was funny.
You hoped that you remembered your question.
Yes.
See?
So how many? It came back to me.
There you go.
See,
That's what
Hope
happens.
is alive.
Talk about something else and it'll come back.
How many groups or programs have you now held in your new center?
Yeah, so
Because you guys have been open
we
a couple months.
we could only get in. We were able to physically get in on August 1st.
Yes.
but there was a lot to do. So even though the place was pretty well put together, we did a lot of painting,
Mm.
we did a lot of tech. So
Yeah.
we needed some screens and some technology to install. So we took some time to do that. We officially started offering sessions on October 1st. So I think we've done 5 or 6.
That's amazing.
Yeah, open enrollment sessions, and within that, or 5 to 6 total sessions. Within that, maybe 4 of them were open enrollment, and 2 or 3 were private sessions
That's so
with
great.
clients. And yeah, so even prior to our grand opening on the 22nd of October, we had already done 3 or 4 of them.
Wow. Well, that's
So we're
true.
hot out of the gate.
I was telling you when we met outside, there was a lady that I had met at the previous walkthrough and then the ribbon cutting, and she's like, "Good to see you." I was like, "Great to see you again." She's like, "We already had a set." I'm like, "You did?" I was like, "Holy cow!"
Yeah.
They're on it. She was on it. You guys are on it.
Yeah,
Yeah, she really loves the program, and it really is great.
I think that was
You learn
Heather
a-
from Momentum, is one of the organizations that we work
very
with.
nice
Yeah.
lady. And there was a lot of people at this ribbon cutting. It was great. We did it with our friends at Central Chamber,
Yep.
and great turnout. A lot of fun, a lot of
It
food.
was, and thank you so much for your support
course,
and the
our
Ocean
pleasure.
Community Chamber's support. It's tough to run those, because we don't do it all the time, and
Yeah.
so you've done it, and you knew what to do and how to
I
do
mean,
it, and we
Lauren's
really
an old
appreciated
pro,
your
too, so
guidance.
Yeah, of course, our
and
pleasure.
and Central Chamber as well.
Yeah, she's
Lauren
great.
Slocum with Central Chamber, but you both partnered with us to make some great things happen. We did an interview call with your connection at PBN, by the way,
Oh, good.
yesterday.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Good,
so
good,
that
good.
worked out really well,
Fabulous.
and he was great.
Shout out to John Layton, former board member, who's now the editor at PBN.
Yeah, it was Matt McNulty was
Nice.
the reporter
Oh,
that
great.
did our
So
interview.
you'll get a nice feature on that. And it's
Yeah,
good
they have a
because-
spotlight series, so they're gonna feature us in a spotlight series, which is great.
especially that you're trying to service, I'm sure outside of the state as well, like you'll take businesses from Mass or Connecticut if they want to, travel, or you'll travel to them, but to get your recognition and foothold here in the state, that's great.
Yeah, so that's a good point you're bringing up. So for the majority, it's Rhode Island, it's New England,
Yeah.
right? Mainly Rhode Island and Massachusetts based, but we have clients. Our biggest client actually is in the healthcare space out in California,
Oh,
and it's
you guys go out to California?
Tim predominantly does those, but
Nice.
he'll travel out to California, do the leadership challenge workshops,
Yeah.
and our accountability challenge workshop, and we've been doing business out there for 2 or 3 years.
Amazing.
Yeah, we had another technology firm in Alpharetta, Georgia, that we worked with, where we would travel there. One in the healthcare space as well in Pennsylvania. So occasionally we'll navigate out.
So for
to-
Ben's audience on 3, because I don't know that our reach is not the whole country. Maybe Ben's audience, you probably have viewers throughout the whole country. If you need Dirigo's
There you go.
services, please contact them. They'll come to you, especially if you're somewhere warm and tropical.
Oh, hey, good point. Never
Well,
thought of that.
Tim's from Maine. He can handle it. He'll go to the cold places. Gary will go to the warm
Yeah, I'll
places.
take the warm places.
I'll come be
Tim
your
can take
helper if you
both,
need.
And you could volunteer.
I'll-
Like if it's Caribbean, you're probably in.
I'm happy to come. I will lug everything. I'll set up, I'll be quiet
like
in
a
the
roadie.
corner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, it was a lot of fun. I love doing that kind of stuff. And when I was at URI, I was part of, they have a class called Flight, and it was like a leadership class that
Mhm.
you could take instead of URI 101. And it was very similar to what you guys do. And
Nice.
we did a lot of, programs within our own groups, but in the class, but then we did stuff for the university and outside and community service. So it definitely, I feel kinship with what you folks
It's in your
produce. and
DNA,
yeah,
yeah.
I love that kind of stuff. It's great.
One other thing that I want to bring up. So prior to having the Dirigo Center, we offered maybe, I would say 20 workshops across different themes, right? From accountability, leadership presence, strategy, building a strengths-based organization, the art of effective communication, several of which we did at
Yes.
your Compass series, right?
Yes.
This last year.
Right.
But with the opening of the new Dirigo Center, it was good timing as well to address our learning framework. So we've built a new framework called the Leadership Journey Framework.
Okay.
And thematically or metaphorically, it's kind of centered around hiking, sort of this movement, right? Where people move. And so we have 4 stages of our new framework that go from the camp, which is where you're sort of gathering foundational skills, foundational
Yeah.
things that you need, right? to the next stage where you're on the trail. So it's starting to move. You're starting to gain some advanced skills. We're still at a walking pace. It's fairly flat and fairly easy, right? But then it gets to the climb. Now it's starting to get challenging, very challenging. And so you're now developing advanced skills. Maybe you've been somewhere for 5 or 6 years. You are in your career and you're advancing it, and you want to really hone skills that you've learned beyond basic. And then all the way to the summit, which is our 4th stage, which is, I'm an executive or a professional, or I've been doing what I do where I'm at for a long time. And now I'm really looking to master the craft, right. Of my particular trade. And then, so there's 4 stages, and then there's 5 tracks that you could go along for a total of 20 offerings. So you could approach Dirigo and learning by track, by stage, or just sort of cherry pick
That's awesome.
workshops here or there that
great.
you want to attend.
So you really can customize it to
to
yourself or to your organization, and get the most out of all the offerings. Excuse me, all the offerings that you provide.
Yep.
So,
and each one of them has badging, and we offer certifications by track or by
and I was just going
stage.
to ask that. So you can, do this to get like a certification for your resume or for your company
Exactly.
to help kind of progress.
That travels with you as well, right? So sometimes people stay at an organization for 20 years. Sometimes people move to a different organization, but you can take that Dirigo certification or badge with you.
So is that what it's called? Is that what the certification is called? Is it a Dirigo?
It's typically on a particular theme. So you'd
Okay.
be certified, a certified communications track.
Got it.
Certified in the communications track, or I have a badge on the art of effective communication, or a badge on the accountability challenge or leadership workshop.
Yeah.
So if
Very
it's a
cool.
track, you're certified in the track. If it's a single workshop, you're badged in that particular workshop.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Exciting
And
stuff.
how are you? Is there a process to be able to create those certificate, or is it through just Dirigo, or is there national recognition? Like, how does the certifications work?
Yeah, it's through Dirigo.
Okay.
And so we issue our own
Very
Dirigo
cool.
certifications and training, and you can put it on your LinkedIn profile to have public
Yes.
awareness of it.
That's great.
Which is kind of cool. And you could also print out an actual certificate
Now
that
I
you could
want to
frame.
do some. I want to get.
Now you want to get official.
Yeah, I want a badge, a Dirigo
Yeah.
badge. Now that I know how to say it, I
But
think I
it's-
deserve a badge just for that.
yeah. I get the pronunciation
The
badge.
pronunciation badge, exactly. It'll be like Girl Scouts, and I can, collect my little badge.
There you go. But having the tracks is nice because it gives you a pathway, right? And if you we're taking guitar lessons, for instance, you'd
Yeah.
start maybe at 101 basic, right? Then you'd go to intermediate, and then you'd go to an advanced
Of
skill.
course.
And there'd be several courses you could take within that. Same thing, universities do the same type of approach.
Right,
So we're
right.
taking that little more formalized approach with the center, where you can have tracks that you can follow.
Yeah, and nobody's an expert at anything off the bat. You either need to
Exactly.
have real world experience or education or both, but the hands-on experience is key to I think.
And-
for me at least, that's how I learn. I like to be able to do it, to see it, to feel it, to be able to be hands-on. When I have to read it or it's verbalized to me, it's like, okay, you can only take so much until you actually.
Exactly.
I'm like, okay, great. I saw how. Let me try to do it now.
I love what you just said too, because those stages, right? The camp, the trail, the climb, and the summit
Yeah.
is that iterative learning, right? Because you're right. You don't have the foundational skills to start, but where can I start?
Right.
And then how can I move to the next place, the next phase, the next stage as I advance?
I love that.
Yeah.
So
And
do
build
you want,
upon it.
That's it. If you want to take your professional career to the next level, or your leadership skills, your communication skills, come chat with Garry and Tim and the rest of his 5 members of his 5 team. You're like us. We're 3, you're 5. It's,
Exactly.
small but mighty.
Small but mighty.
And we do a lot. Dirigo, here we go. I'm going to just, I'm
You've
on
got
fire
it
this
now.
morning.
You've
I'm
got
on
it
fire.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much
I
for
appreciate you
coming.
having me.
And Ben, you're going to
And
have
Ben,
to,
thank you.
there might have to be a team leadership training.
Oh yeah. I could
He'll
use
come
some-
down here. He'll come back to this.
I could
office.
use some leadership.
As long as you doesn't get locked in your bathroom again.
Yes.
That's an inside story.
What do we got? for things coming up at the
What do
chamber.
we have, Ben? I sent you some stuff.
You
let me
did.
let me pull it up too, so I'm on the same page. Well, last night was our Athena Awards dinner. We gave out 8 scholarships to high school students.
Oh, wow.
And then we honored Danielle Cheeseborough as our Athena recipient for 2025. She looked gorgeous. Everybody came out to support, and everybody had a great time. The fellas from Caleb and
Andrew.
Andrew, they're so sweet, and they did a great job. They streamed it for us.
Oh, nice.
So if you want to watch a little bit or all of it, or see who got the scholarships, you can go right to Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce Facebook page, YouTube page. I don't know if you guys have it.
It's on the 321 YouTube page.
Perfect.
It is not on the 321 Facebook.
That's okay. YouTube or our Facebook page. That's the way to do it.
I had to.
No, you were doing a lot of stuff last
We had
night.
a lot of stuff going on last night. We had
Mission Control.
At
Ben
one
was.
point, I was streaming 4 different programs to 9 different, 12 different places,
Isn't that
something
crazy?
like that. all at
This
the
is
same
literally.
time?
Were you doing it from here?
I was doing everything from
Yeah, that's
right
Mission
here,
Control. Yeah, Mission
which is
Control.
why there's like water bottles everywhere and stuff this morning. Like,
you have to
I
keep
was
yourself hydrated.
I was a mess last night. Yeah. Yeah, there's full water bottles everywhere. I need to keep myself hydrated. Yeah. I need to keep myself hydrated. Don't drink the water. Just the water being close makes me feel comfortable.
It's visual
It's
inspiration
called
of
osmosis,
water.
Ben. Obviously, you just absorb it. That's
Yeah.
how it works. Obviously.
Don't. If Jackie's watching this morning, she's gonna. Well, later because she's not awake. I'm gonna get a text like, "You told me you were drinking the water last night."
Jackie, they're not all full. I promise.
They're mostly full.
Oh, well, listen, they're some sips have been taken. But we have a lot coming up this month. It's November, and there's a lot happening. So first and foremost, make sure I don't miss anything between now. This Saturday, we have a ribbon cutting at Santa's Sleigh Station. If you're not familiar with Santa's Sleigh Station, it's
Say that 3 times fast.
I can't, not this morning. It's actually Taqueria, and in the holiday times, they change it over to Santa's Sleigh Station. They started this last year, and it was magical. It was beautiful. It was a lot of fun. So we kick off with another ribbon cutting on November 8th at 1:00. Santa will be there. Other characters will be there.
Do they have a video? I'm sure that they do.
What?
I'm sure that they do, but do they have a video yet? Hold on, let me put myself on.
I
camera.
remember we did a
Is there a video where it's Taqueria and then they're like, boom, and then it comes back out and it's the Santa Sleigh Station?
I don't know. Good.
Because there needs to be.
Well, at this point, I don't think they can
because you got to. Well, I'm sure that they have a video of Taqueria.
of previous. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no. You need to
I will.
set the tripod up in the same exact spot, and then
Can I pass that note on to Ken?
absolutely
Perfect.
yes,
That's a great
yes.
thought. But we will be doing that with our friends at the Greater Mystic Chamber. So it will be Ocean Community Chamber, Greater Mystic Chamber, Santa Sleigh Station. Again, Santa will be there. There will be what are they called? Not hay rides, but carriage rides. We have hay rides. That's why it's always stuck in my head. But it'll be a lot of fun. Come join us 1 p.m. Saturday. Also, we have another ribbon cutting on Monday, November 10th at 5:15 at Battiascopa Tile Room. That is in Ashaway. Brand new business, beautiful tiles. If you look at the photo that I did for their ribbon cutting, that's only just like the tip of the iceberg. It's 2-story building. It's for those of you who are familiar with the Ashaway, right next to them is Lucky House. So I mean, when I went to go visit them, all I could smell was food. It was delicious. And our other chamber member, Ames Printing, is right behind them.
Oh, I love Ames. We just did a spotlight video that I have to edit today for Ames.
Nice, fabulous.
Yeah.
And then formerly the building was, if for those I still don't know where this is, the motorcycle place, Harley Motors or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's the building that they took over, and it's great. So come join us for that ribbon cutting. Again, it's Monday, November 10th, 5:15. Please be there. And then on November 20th, the spot has new ownership, and the Owl restaurant group, which is also Blue Ginger and Pink Basil and the Spice Club. So the Spot in Groton is their newest restaurant in their group. And it's a tri-chamber ribbon cutting. So it'll be Eastern Connecticut, Greater Mystic, and Ocean Community. And we will be celebrating them. And that's from 4 to 5:30. I'm not exactly sure what time in that time frame the ribbon cutting's happening, but it's a restaurant. Come get a drink, come get a cocktail, come get something to eat, and then we'll cut the ribbon at some point. But it'll be a lot of fun. So that's, again, I believe November 20th is it doesn't say it on here, but I believe it's a Thursday. So, get your holiday kickoff stuff happening prior to that.
That's a Thursday. 22nd is a Saturday. So
He's like,
I know that.
Gary's on it.
And 22 minus 2 is.
Look at that leadership and math.
See, he will teach you whatever you need. He's here for you. Our business after hours this month is at Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy right on Route 1 in Westerly, November 12th. 5 to 7 p.m. Please come. Wally's getting ready to welcome you. He's got food. Is Wally? He was doing his program with you guys, right? No. Okay. Scratch that. Well, you come talk to Wally at the business after hours, and he'll give you.
Wally's great. We love Wally.
Any physical therapy advice that you need. Again, Wednesday, November 12th from 5 to 7. And we might have something new and interesting after. We'd talk about this at our board meetings or the board.
After hours.
No, something new. But I'm going to talk to Gary about it. He might give me some ideas, and then we'll try to launch it at this one because I think this will be a great one to do it at. And then of course, which we'll keep talking about every week. We have the lobster trap tree. We're going to start building that. So if you want to volunteer by helping us move traps or what is it called? String the buoys, or if you want to or the biggest thing we need help with is being a docent when the tree is up.
I thought you were going to say the biggest thing that you need help with is filming everybody else doing the hard work. And then making a little video of it so that more people see it. Listen, I think we already have someone that might want to do it.
I think, Ben, you were raising your hand.
Yes.
My hands have not been raised this entire time.
They're in his pockets firmly.
They literally are in my pockets unless I have to hit a.
But yeah, so if you want to help in any way with that project, please let us know. But we will be starting that this weekend. It's that time. And then, of course, the Nutcracker Trail is coming up. That'll be on November 28th.
Oh, I'm so excited.
That's very cool.
I love our Nutcracker.
No, your Nutcracker is very cool.
It's so great. Have you photographed it yet?
We've moved it. We haven't photographed it yet.
Okay.
It's coming.
Those are amazing.
A lot of moving pieces. So
also the 50 over 50 celebration.
Yes, I keep forgetting that's not on my radar. So can you tell people when that is? I think it's the
Wednesday,
19th, right?
So it's the 19th, November 19th at the course of Westerly.
Yes.
And
tickets are still on sale, I believe.
Yep, tickets are on sale.
I don't know.
And yeah.
Go to our Facebook page.
Come see it. It's
Grace will tell you about it next week because
Grace will definitely tell you about it next week, and also it'll be the week of the thing, or a week before. Yeah, it'll be a week before the thing. So it's going to be great. And I've gotten to interview a lot of and just a direct thing here to all of the 50 over 50. What I've noticed is the 50 over 50 crowd, a lot more shy than the 50 under 50.
Really?
Oh yeah. Not as many people have signed up to do their interviews for the 50 over 50. We got a big batch of them immediately, and they've all been amazing, but a little bit.
How many more
shy.
do you think you have to do?
30.
What?
Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
Come on.
You're great. You received this honor because you are awesome people. Come tell the world. I know they're like, we don't want to do that, but
some people get intimidated. Some people get intimidated by a microphone and a camera.
Gary, tell the people who are watching. Can you see the camera? I mean,
you were very shocked.
You
were very shocked that there were cameras.
Right.
Yes, they're tiny. You don't
it's
even
just
see
a conversation amongst friends.
There used to be. We used to have big cameras in the studio.
Yeah.
And everyone clammed up.
Yeah.
Everyone that sat down clammed up. So I replaced them with these little AI-driven PTZ cameras that I can control from so like they can follow you. They can
And
I can switch-
nobody's the wiser.
And
Nobody's the
really, like
wiser.
nobody even notices. And if you do notice, you get past it.
Yeah.
because it's not
Invasive. Yeah.
It's not a big DSLR or something
Totally agree.
staring in your face.
You have a great setup. The studio's really well done.
Hey, thanks, man.
So I'm sure we have a lot of other stuff coming up, but the more immediate stuff right now is the ribbon cuttings and the business after hours. Did I miss something? Ben?
Suzanne Giorno said,
Hi.
it was an awesome interview. Very great conversation. Come on, 50 over 50.
Yeah, that's one of our 50 over. Yeah, Suzanne, she's amazing.
Here's your
50
first
under.
plug.
She was 50 under.
Oh, 50 under. I'm
She
sorry.
was 50 under.
50
How
under.
dare
Suzanne,
you?
I'm sorry.
How
Shoot.
dare you?
Listen, she's right on the cusp.
Don't say that.
I'm just saying. She knows. We know.
Apparently now everyone knows.
Ooh, there were a couple people who got 50 over 50 that I was like, damn, you look great.
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
so
Exactly. Well, thank you for doing that, for being our partner on the 50 under and 50 over. To make that, what reason we did that, I don't know if you're aware, but it's our 100th anniversary this year. So
Oh, very cool.
yeah, math, 50 and 50.
50 and 50, 100.
Oh, she was right on the cusp. She turned
See?
50 since the
Ben
said,
trying
"I
to
am-
call me
I
out and
am
cause
over
drama
50
with my
now."
girl. There's no drama. Thanks, Suzanne. See?
It's a good thing it wasn't the 97th year.
You're
This
right.
would be like 37 point.
I will always mention that in his interview for 50 under 50, Brian Keelty from Perks and Corks, who we
Brian.
love,
Yes.
he years ago won 40 under 40, and so he
Yes.
was like, and it was about 10 years ago,
Yes.
and he was like, I love this. It's crazy, like how. And you guys are doing the 50 over 50 next. Like, how do you decide like
Where the cutoff is.
he was
I
like
know.
how no. He was like, how many people? Like, it's crazy that there's 50 people between the age of 40 and 50 to get this. That's going to be really hard if you try to do like 100 under 100. And I'm like,
no.
Brian, do you think that it's just the decade under because you got 40 under 40 when you were under 40, and now that you're under 50, you got 50 under 50? You think it's just the decade? And so you think that all 50 people are between
I mean, that would
40 and
be tough.
49?
That would be tough.
That would be tough, yeah, to do that. But I was like, I'm gonna share this in every episode that this comes up from now
I mean,
on,
that's just really sweet.
because it was so sweet.
It was sweet. That's sweet.
He was like, can't wait for another 10 years to get
the 60,
get 60
60 under 60.
Yeah,
Could you imagine? Oh,
60
my
under
goodness.
60, 100 under 100 feels.
He-
You know what? We should have just done 100 under 100.
I mean, I can name a couple people. Muffy would be one. She's 98. God bless. Saw
Yeah.
her yesterday. She's one of our.
100
100
under
under 100
Yeah.
seems.
It's
like,
it's tough. That's
Maybe
daunting.
like 2 under 100.
Yeah.
There's like one. No. But if you just did 100 under 100 like we do it now, where like you could be age 1 to
Yes.
to 99 and
Oh, okay.
364 days.
Yeah.
That's great, because it's like there's like one person who's amazing in Westerly that like everybody thinks deserves it, but they turned 100 last month, so we can't give it to
right.
them.
Exactly.
It's like,
Right. Well, that's why you
you
have.
singled out 5 people.
No. We would be like exemption. It was 5 days ago. It's fine.
We got a happy birthday. We got a happy birthday Muffy in the chat.
I mean, her birthday's in April, but yes, yeah, no, she's lovely, and actually, the other thing would be remiss if I don't mention it, because we gave one to Muffy yesterday, but our Men of Ocean Community calendars are for sale, and she was like, she didn't open it up, she just turned it over to see the back cover, and her
Wow.
daughter were dying, which was great.
I gotta
but-
see this thing.
You haven't seen it yet?
I gotta see it.
Oh, I should have.
Do you
Okay.
have one in the? Do you have one in the van?
No, of course we don't have it in the van. I was gonna bring them last night to Athena too, and I forgot. But come by the chamber, or next time I come in, I'll bring one. But so they're on sale currently at our chamber office, at Deja Vu Consignment Room, at Bella Vita Salon, and at the Fun Company. I was
Awesome.
So 2 downtown, 1 midtown, 1 at the chamber. Please come support. You get to see the men. And then if you really want, which is a lot of fun, you could go to the different businesses and have them sign it. because that was part of the
the
unveiling event.
unveiling.
The men were there to sign the calendars. One that might be hard might be Matt, because he's usually in the water, but Matt Bien, which it's all public now, so we released. And then Brandon Donahue of Westerly Mystic Paints wasn't at the unveiling because he was in Scotland.
What?
Yeah. So, good for him. And he sent us a video anyways, but you can go in there and he'll sign his page. And
I tell you what, we got a diatribe yesterday from Rona about how proud Bruce Morrow was of his.
He's a 2-time calendar man.
Yeah.
Matt Bien is a 3-time calendar man.
Nice.
Brian Gaudet, who's now representing Cannonball Management, which is like Jealous Monk,
Yep.
Santa's Sleigh Station, Jeremiah's, Andiamo, Taqueria, etc., etc. His first time in the calendar was with the pizza Hilltop.
Okay.
So he's also a 2-time calendar. So we had Bruce. I said Bruce already, but we've had a couple. Oh, Joe Michelli is a 2-time calendar man. So
There you go.
you get to compare from before and now, and it's really fun.
There you go.
And it goes to, and the proceeds, again, I'll be remiss if I don't say it. Proceeds go to benefit the Warm Shelter, the Granite Theater, and the Ocean Community Chamber. So
Love it.
Nice.
Love it. Gary, you gonna pose next time for the Men of the Ocean Community?
yes.
I was thinking, like, how do you get in on that?
Yeah, I was thinking.
We'll talk offline.
I was thinking. Thank God, no one will ever ask me to do that because I will say no.
Yeah, you won't jump out of a plane for us either. It's okay.
I won't jump out of a plane.
I wouldn't jump out of a plane. Do you
won't
have to jump
pose
out of
for
a plane to be on the calendar?
No.
Oh.
I won't zip line.
These are all fundraisers we've done.
I see.
Yeah,
I
We
see.
talked earlier about how I would need to take a whole bottle of you know what?
No. Yeah.
2 hydroxyzines.
There you go. There you go.
You can take up to 4 a day. Don't worry.
I'm within my legal dose
I'm
limit.
within it. It's just a hint. It's just an antihistamine, guys. To drive over a bridge.
Yeah, we're not
ride over.
we're not jumping out of
So
an
I'm
airplane.
not jumping out of airplanes.
Ben, I'm with you. I'm not doing that either.
No.
I'll
No.
ride in one. I won't jump out of one. But anywho's, we've thoroughly digressed, which I love. It was usually hot. This is why we're partners in crime here. All right, Ben, wrap us up.
Oh,
What?
could do 100 most influential chamber supporters over the past 100 years that can be awarded posthumously,
Oh,
like Angie,
I
Joe
like it.
Cugini, and others. Great ideas.
That is a great
100%.
idea.
Who's that from?
Suzanne Giorno.
Suzanne, you're great. We love them.
That's
I mean,
amazing.
and thankfully we did this. Now again, we're sidetracking a little bit, but for the town's, what was it, 250th,
350.
350th? Oh my gosh, I was on the committee. You think I remember?
350.
Oh my gosh, 350.
Well, because 250 is coming up next year
for
the
the
country.
America, yes.
For the America.
For the America.
For the America.
Yeah, so for our 350th anniversary, we did make 3 films to celebrate the town, and one was like the notable people, like the elder folk of Westerly, and we immortalized them on video, thank God, because unfortunately a few of them who were in that video have now passed, but now we have them forever,
That's amazing.
documented. And the other really cute thing is that we did one for the kids that were in one child from every grade in the school system. And now some of them are like getting our scholarships that were like little kids, or
That's
working
very
at one of our chamber member companies. It's crazy. So it's really nice that we have these things.
It was so fun last night, by the way. Shout out to you guys. Like, it was so fun for you and me last night to be
Yeah.
communicating that I was producing a playoff soccer game where Ocean Lombard,
Yes.
who received one of the scholarships,
Yes, the
from-
Ocean House.
the Ocean
scholarship.
House
Yep.
scholarship.
Ocean got the Ocean.
Ocean got the Ocean last night at the Athena Awards, and she was not able to be there
No, because she was
had a
busy
playoff.
playing.
She had a semifinal playoff game, and she scored a goal in the game, like right around the exact same time she would have been getting the award,
Oh, wow.
and
Yeah.
helped her team
Get
go
to the
on
finals.
to win 4-0. This is their 4th consecutive year in the finals in 2 different divisions.
Wow.
So they were in
Wow.
Division 3 when we started. They were in Division 3. They went to the championship. They lost the championship.
Ugh,
The next year, they went undefeated the whole time and won everything.
amazing.
The next year, they were bumped up to Division 2 or Division
'Cause
1,
they were so
whichever
good.
one, the next division up. And, you know, it started out as kind of a rocky year. Obviously, they lost a lot of seniors. It's so funny in high school sports. You get like an unbelievable team and you get moved up a division, and then you lose everybody that helped make
Yeah.
you an unbeatable team, right?
Yeah.
So they got moved up a division last year, had a little bit of a rocky start, somehow made it back to the championship. They did end up losing last year in the championship, but they made it to the championship their
That's
first year in
incredible.
the division, which is like unheard of. This year, I was watching the first few games of this year, and I'm like, okay, it's a good soccer team, but they're not like, you know, obviously like they've gone through some transitions, even they've lost even more people from that undefeated
They're
team.
rebuilding.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way, they continue to get it done. Congratulations to Coach Jay Hudson and all of the hardworking members of that girls' soccer team. They're back in the championship for the fourth consecutive year.
Amazing.
Second year in this division on a division up. It's incredible. And congratulations to Ocean. But it was so fun to be talking to Maria and her going like,
Keep me updated.
hey, by the way, Ocean is one of the recipients tonight. Oh, no way. Ocean is also, you were like, how's she doing in the game? I was like, she literally just scored a goal.
Well, and also because
That's very cool.
because the people who were presenting from the Ocean House who were presenting the scholarship, we had to do it the day before we recorded it. And so I just thought it would be nice because he did mention it at the podium too. He's like, that's John from the Ocean House, was like, Ocean can't be here because she's in their playoffs, like, rocking it basically. And so at the end, I was like, John, come here. I got stats. And he's like, what's up? I'm like, they won. He's like, no way. I go, she scored the second goal. He's like, no way. So super
This
excited.
is the year of Ocean Lombard.
And it was like, so I just wanted him to know, like, it was either way, it was worth it. But like, it was worth, to have done it the day before. And there's a reason why she couldn't be there. And he was super excited for her. So
when she scored that goal, I texted our announcer and I was like, Miss Teen Rhode Island. Miss Teen Rhode Island is currently getting a scholarship that she can't be there for right now at the Athena Awards at Lake of Isles. Just scored a goal in her last home game ever at Westerly. And also, you can throw in and mention that she's the host of a show on 321, her own show that she just wanted to start.
Wow, that's
And
excellent.
the creator of the Bulldog Boutique, which is helping kids who wouldn't necessarily be
incredible.
able to afford nice prom and prom dresses and stuff like that,
but
to just go in and
Yeah.
get one. From
no,
it's
she's
incredible.
amazing, just like all the rest of the scholarship recipients who were there last night. They all so
Everybody,
deserving, yeah.
and that's what's so
I mean, it's
special
great
about
to
those
see
awards.
the kids
Yeah.
that are coming up, and
You sent me the
program.
list of the program.
I don't
And
know
I
if
was
I get
like,
all of it, but yeah.
No, but the part that you did send me, I was like, that kid's incredible. That kid's
Oh, you knew a lot of
incredible.
them?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I was like, these are all fantastic, and obviously Danielle Cheeseborough is
Well, of
great.
course.
So
Yes.
great time. Andrew and Caleb texted me last night. They had the time of their
I was
lives.
going to ask, did they have I know I
And they went to Foxwoods afterwards.
Did they?
Yep.
oh God, well, whatever
They were
happened there,
very
that's not on us.
excited. Hey, listen,
I went
they
home.
weren't there for very long.
Okay, good.
They weren't there for very long. They texted me again, like an hour later, like, hey, we're coming back to pick up Caleb's car at the studio. Can we drop off the equipment? Are you there? I'm like, I went home a long time ago,
Yeah.
guys.
Like you guys decided to go lollygag. Well,
Yeah.
no, and I had asked the folks that at the table he was sitting. I was like, "Can you make sure nobody takes their meals because they have to work?" And they were like, "Yeah." So they came. They're like, "Can we go eat now?" I was like, "Yes, please." like we're done. Yeah, go do what you got to do. So yeah, they were very cute. Good job, guys. You did a great job.
Fantastic. Anyway, we've gone over an hour. It's 9:15. You gotta go to work.
No
guys.
kidding.
So thank you so much. I'm
Ben Barber.
I know my name.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh my god.
Ben Barber, Maria DiMaggio, Garry Foisy.
Yes.
Foisy?
Yes.
Noisy Foisy. Here. Oh, is this our song?
Is this the Take Us Out tune every month?
This is brand new.
Is it?
just because of you.
We'll see how this goes. I haven't listened to this yet.
That's great.
Oh my,
Ah,
oh my God! Hey. I like it.
raise the roof.
All right, we want to say thank you to all of the Chamber champions scrolling across the bottom of the screen. We also want to say thank you to our 2 advertisers, our community partners here on 321 that help keep this show coming every single week to you. Lathrop Insurance, Blue Eyes,
Hey,
Dan Lathrop.
he did great last night.
He did do great last night. And Wireless Zone, 224 Post Road. You'll get your brand new iPhone 17 so you can make fun songs like that.
That was excellent.
Thank you, everybody.
Well done.
Thanks, Gary.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
Maria.
Ben. Thank you, Maria.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners. And this weekend, the new iPhone is here, and we have them all in stock. Come get the brand new orange iPhone 17 Pro or the brand new razor-thin iPhone Air. The best part is trading your old iPhone and get up to $1,100 off. I mean, you get the brand new iPhone for free. But this weekend, you can get the brand new iPad and Series 11 Apple Watch for free. It's all happening down here at the Wireless Zone at 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners. Don't delay. Stop in today.